I just want to get straight stuck in, if I may.
Yes.
Something that we've had a couple of questions about, and something that really spoke to me from what you said, was the noise, that chatter that is constantly there. And I wondered, what's the best strategy for coping with it? How do we quieten it down, the noise?
Well, these are the questions you have sent. I mean, over 200 questions came in. And some of you who have probably cell phones that are from different countries probably still coming it through, because they go round robin.
Until Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. So the question is, where does this noise come from? I mean, who is the perpetuator of this noise? Who's the generator of this noise? And where's the stage that it ultimately plays out on? So the stage where it ultimately plays out on is you. But where does it come from? Well, it is something that started a long, long time ago, right from your parents, because whose voices are there? They are included too, and the friends are included, and the boss, and the friends of the friends, and everybody who has a 2 cent worth of advice, and it just gets recorded. But then the question becomes, why did it get recorded? Who had the record button pushed in? Right? And we allow this to happen. We don't think we have a choice because we don't live our lives by that tactile feel. I was watching a show where they were showing this person who was challenged with the sight. And as he moved around the room, he had to feel everything. And where it was and how it was. And there were no assumptions. And we, the ones who have eyes, are most likely to have that chair pulled out from underneath us, or even miss the chair, but not this man, because he knows he has to have that feel. Every step that he takes in his life is taken deliberately, not just, let me see what's over there. Do we live our lives like that? And maybe the noise is a consequence of living a very unconscious life. That if there was a conscious life, then he would say, okay, since I have a tape recorder, don't fault the tape recorder, by the way. That's really good that you have a tape recorder. It's the content of the tape recorder that's bad. So, can I put in nice stuff? If I'm going to have noise, let me have some really lovely noise. Something that inspires me, something that gives me courage. Because we all need courage. That's why courage is there. Because we need it. Because in life, the mountains that you have to sometimes cross, that we have created for ourselves, are no ordinary hills. Mind you, they are indeed mountains of extraordinary proportions. And it requires nothing shy of courage to even take on the challenge to do so. So, this is in a way what I do. Because you look at the peace education program, and when it goes to the prisons, their voice, their tape recorder is going, I'm here, and it's the fault of that person, and that person, and that person, and that person. And they go through the peace education program, and they start to realize, hey, look at yourself. And when they do, then they realize that they are standing at a threshold where they can change. And it is no mistake or an accident that people who go through the peace education program, at least the inmates who go through the peace education program, have the lowest rate of return back into the prisons. So, we're not inmates, are we? I mean, we're not in a prison system, are we? The prison system you are currently in, the other prison system, they'll get out after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. The prison system you are in, you don't get to get out till you die. Sorry. You're in for life. Folks, it's really time to start creating your heaven. Because there's no options here. The wall is there, and there are no options. And getting rid of that noise and putting the nice noise on is up to you. It truly is, because you're the one who's doing it, who's buying into this noise and keeps push play again, please. And has it on repeat. So it just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. Life has the possibility of creating your own playlist. Your playlist that you like. Do you want to accept that challenge? The issue isn't just the noise. We can replace it with something beautiful, something wonderful, something you like. Not what I like, you like. Because I want to create my playlist of something I like. You create your playlist, something you like.